Hey everyone, it's Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your June 8th and June 9th daily tarot reading. And I appreciate your patience with this weekend reading. It is being uploaded a little bit late. So I'm not going to go too in depth with the energy of Saturday because we've already experienced it. But the cards that I pulled were the Nine of Swords and the Chariot card. So the Nine of Swords couldn't be any more opposite of the Chariot card because the Nine of Swords is the worrying energy that takes us down the rabbit hole straight to hell. I mean, it is when you just let, oh my gosh, I hate my job. I have stretch marks. I'm overweight. I can't eat what I want. It's like the things that you normally wouldn't even let get to you because you're so stressed because you're so stressed out about something really serious. It gets to you. Like, let's say this woman is extremely sad about her relationship ending, or this woman is extremely sad about her reality of what she thought was life not being what she wants it to be, whether it's losing a job or losing her freedom or whatever you can think of. And everybody's fear triggers are different. Some people have a fear of change. Some people have a fear of their relationship ending, or a fear of when will I find my husband or whatever. But or will I be able to pass school, my test? Will I be able to get my degree? Like, it's a serious thing, that this woman is sad about, to the degree that she can't sleep at night. She's up, and I think that's our first sign. But this woman also is alone. She feels alone. She feels like she can't talk to anybody because nobody will understand. And she probably was seeing a counselor too, and it's not helping. And I think the problem is with the Nine of Swords, you have to get to the root of the issue. And you have to realize that constantly stressing over it instead of adapting to whatever this stress or this worry was. And really, you all, this is a serious card. It can be a card of depression. It can be, just feeling like things are just going not the way you want them to go. And it's just like, what has happened to my life? But we know that nothing can last forever. No feeling of sorrow, fear, anxiety, whatever, it can't last forever. So this woman is going to find a way to pull herself out of it. Now, what is symbolic to me, of course, is that the Chariot card is right next to it. Like I said, this card couldn't be any different. This is like her guardian angel. This is Archangel Michael coming to the rescue. This is, her grandfather who passed away coming to visit her in a dream to tell her everything is okay. Everything will work out. What you think is a worry is actually just part of your transformation and part of what is going to actually make you stronger in the end. You don't see it because the Chariot is a spiritual energy. He's not even a human. He's actually some type of angelic being. Hence he has these two sphinx that are like guarding him or like carrying him, because he's realized that with every dark moment there is light within it. With every light moment there is dark within it. So the Chariot does not let anything get the best of him or her, because he understands the balance and the duality of life, and that you have to give a little to receive, and sometimes sacrifice is part of that. But the Chariot is like, this can easily be a lineup for somebody worrying about their car breaking down, getting a new car, because the Chariot is travel. It's good news, it's victory coming your way. So something that you stressed about is ending today with the Chariot card, and it's saying that a blessing is coming your way. Be open. Ask the spirit realm to take over, because this is spirit. This is the mind. The mind thinks it knows what it wants. The soul is the only thing that knows what it wants, because your soul is your direct connection to the higher power, God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha. So you can't let this mind get the best of you. You have to allow spirit and your soul to take over for Saturday. Okay, so basically we came out of some traumatic situation, some stress, some anxiety. This is also Cancer energy. So if you're still feeling this, call a Cancer. As emotional and as bad as we talk about cancers, they are amazing at uplifting you, and bringing you out of a hurt situation. And, they are very understanding a lot of the times, if you, and of course, this is higher level Cancer. So not a Cancer who's always in some drama or, their life is in shambles completely. And even then, who's to judge people's life being in shambles? But of course, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's the overall energy for Saturday. So let's get into Sunday. So, okay. So for Sunday, we have the Ten of Cups. You know what? This is supposed to be in reverse. Yes, that was in reverse. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm like, what is going on? Ten of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Cups upright, and the Page of Wands. Okay. This is probably going to be a very what I need Sunday. You might not, the Ten of Cups, okay, is the card of everything is amazing. I have the husband, I have the house, I have the dog. It's such a happy card that really it can go either way. It is this card of completion in life when it comes to emotional satisfaction. What's crazy is all of our emotional satisfaction is different. And I guess the best way to explain this is I think sometimes it can be very selfish when, or I guess as women or people, period, we can look at it as she's selfish. She doesn't want to have children. She wants to be a single adult. What type of woman wouldn't want to be married with a dog and a, picket fence? But you have to realize everybody's perception of the dream or the wish is different. So don't let other people's perception of what is the it life or the dream or ideal way of living to be affect you in some negative way. And I say that because with the Ten of Cups being in reverse, it's not all completely there today. But if you focus on one wish, one desire, one something that you've emotionally been working on, because the Nine of Cups is the card right before the Ten of Cups. So what it's saying to me really is that you have to start with yourself first. You have to completely realize what it is that you love and what you admire and what are your passions to bring this happiness. Just like they say, when you fall in love with a person, that love, in order for it to last, has to start within you initially. That person just brings it out or multiplies it to a certain extent. So if you're noticing that everything is not all the way that you want it to be, with the perfect children, the perfect house, the love, the river, it's only because more self-work needs to be done. And I feel like this is so true because even doing and reading every day, and it's not a day that goes by that I'm not finding myself with tarot or astrology or something like that. And I try to explain to people, nobody's life is ever perfect, first off. But in order to spiritually connect, like how we were talking about that, what your soul wants versus what the mind wants, you have to detach. You have to be able to detach in order to figure out what it is that you really want. So today is a day where not everything is all together, but if you make that one wish and you focus on it emotionally today, you are starting off the best energy come Monday. Because by not letting the ideal perfect scenario blind you to the great life that you live and the blessed life that you live, you will have some new opportunity presented to you come Monday or by the end of the day, or some new fresh perspective. This is a young fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And if either of you have children who are like a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, show them a bit of extra attention today. Like, get around them, ask them about a topic that you never thought to discuss with them before. You'd be surprised. They'll probably shed some type of light. But the Page of Wands is saying, You wanted a newfound passion in life. You were bored. You needed something new to be passionate about and really go hard with. Here I am. I'm bringing you this energy of this newfound passion. Now, what you do with it is up to you. But it's bringing us the energy of a child, which is always really helpful, innocent, untainted, and with all the, excuse me, you all, with all the potential in the world. Okay, so really beautiful energy overall. If you all need to get a private reading with me, you can always do so by emailing me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow.